Mate, I'm bloody sick of it. You should be too. Australia's getting scammed. Not by some dodgy bloke selling fake footy tickets, not by your mate Dave who still owes you $50 from last year, but by the very people who reckon they are here to help us. Our so-called leaders. Yeah, I said it. The government's been pulling the wool over our eyes for years, and it's only getting worse. We've got a cost of living crisis that's making your nan's pension stretch thinner than a Macca's cheeseburger patty. Rents are through the roof, groceries cost a fortune, and the only thing going down in price is our quality of life. But hey, don't worry. Albo's got a plan. And so does Dutton. It's called do absolutely nothing while pretending to care. Labour reckons they'll fix it all with some half-baked tax cuts that barely cover the cost of a coffee, while the coalition's big idea is, oh wait, they don't actually have one. Unless you count opposing everything for the sake of it. All right, before we jump headfirst into this three-ring political circus, do us a favor, punch that like button like it's your tax bill, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment telling us just how royally you're getting bent over by this government. And if you're sick of their nonsense, grab an Albo Says Relax t-shirt, because apparently, economic pain is easier to bear in overpriced cotton. Only $23 for the next 48 hours, because let's be real, that's about all you'll have left after taxes. Links in the description. Now, let's rip into it. Meanwhile, other countries are making moves. Argentina's president and Trump. Yeah, I know, everyone loves to hate Trump, but let's face it, they had to go. Slashed taxes across the board, gave small businesses a fighting chance. And what happened? More people kept their own bloody money. More people started businesses. More people got back on their feet. But here? Nah. We're stuck in a cycle where every dollar you earn is taxed to hell and back, then funneled straight into government projects that cost 10 times more than they should. They just blew over $300 million on a failed immigration app. $300 million. What was it made out of? Solid gold. And don't even get me started on energy prices. We've got enough coal, gas, and uranium to power the country 3 times over, but instead of using it properly, we've decided to make everything more expensive just to look good on the world stage. We send our resources overseas at bargain prices, then buy the same bloody energy back at premium rates. Genius. But wait, there's more. The same pollies who want you to trust them are the ones running the biggest con of all, telling you who to vote for while pretending you have a real choice. It's Labour versus Liberal, Coke versus Pepsi, two sides of the same corrupt coin. And every time we fall for it. And what's the media doing? Running interference. You think Sky News or the ABC are giving you the real story. They are playing the game too. One side's licking Labour's boots, the other's kissing Dutton's bald head. And in the meantime, everyday Aussies are left picking up the scraps. But here's the kicker. The major parties are losing their grip. People are waking up. Look at the last election. Massive swings against both Labour and the Libs. Teals, Independents, even bloody Greens are picking up seats. Why? Because people are sick of being told their only choice is between a turd sandwich and a *tea pie. Now, let's talk about this election. May 3rd. Mark it down, 'cause it's gonna be a bloodbath. Both parties are in damage control, scrambling to throw out cheap bribes. Labour's banking on tax cuts, except they don't actually fix anything. The Libs are pushing for fuel tax reductions, band-aids on a bullet wound. No one's got the guts to do what actually needs to be done: real tax reform, cutting government waste, and putting power back in the hands of the people instead of corporate elites. But nah, can't do that. Gotta keep the cycle going. Gotta keep the little guy struggling while the big end of town gets richer. And here's the real punchline. It doesn't matter who you vote for, 'cause at the end of the day, they are all in on it. The real winners? The lobbyists, the bankers, the politicians themselves. They get richer while you work longer hours to afford a bag of groceries that cost half as much last year. So, what's the answer? Well, it's sure as hell not sitting back and taking it. It's time to stop voting for the same people expecting different results. Time to shake things up. Time to hit them where it hurts. And before you say, but what can we do, mate? Here's what. Start paying attention. Stop swallowing the crap they are feeding you. Start asking questions. Support the people who actually want to make a difference instead of the ones who've been screwing us over for decades. And for the love of all things sacred, don't fall for the scare campaigns. They've used the same tricks for years. Oh, if you vote for them, the economy will collapse. Mate, the economy's already stuffed. Oh, if they get in, the country will go to hell. Look around. Are you really telling me we are in paradise right now? This election isn't just about picking the lesser evil. It's about sending a message. It's about making sure they know we are onto them. And before I go, if you're as fired up as I am, do me a solid. Smash that like button. Drop a comment below. Tell me how bad things have gotten for you. And if you're feeling extra cheeky, check out our Albo Says Relax t-shirts, on sale for the next 48 hours. Links in the description. Stay angry, Australia. It's the only way we are ever gonna get real change.